Hi everybody. Good evening. Is what time it is right now for me. This is Higinio talks. This is a short session. It's a short video. I wanted to talk about this concept I have of being able to get information from the world around us, trying to challenge ourselves to see what kind of information we can pick up. We live in one world. But we all see it in different ways. We all have the perspective, so it's important to share perspectives. We can learn from one another, but essentially we're all just trying to describe the same thing. And so there's a lot of underlying things that can be drawn from it. The golden rule, all these proverbs. That's one thing I'm going to really like to get into in some of these videos is proverbs and quotes. I used to write things down and really we'll talk about how we attach ourselves to the past and to the future by cementing ourselves in things that are not so much in the present. But coming back to the point is, I have a couple of examples of how we can draw information from the world around us. Now, we can think of a butterfly, and it's actually a caterpillar first, right? That goes into a complete isolation for about a month and then comes out completely transformed. That's a very important concept. It can cross apply to what we do as humans. If you completely isolate yourself, you will come out completely transformed. What happens is you isolate variables, all these things that are, a lot of what we are is reaction, and it's hard to tell what is reaction and what isn't, especially if we are around a lot of people or around a lot of situations. We run busy lives. We're constantly reacting to, and so we're not going to really figure out what is us and what is them. The butterfly example, definitely complete isolation will transform you, and we can learn that from watching butterflies. Now we can also watch other things, learn from other things, body mechanisms. For example, when you work out, your body tears down your muscles, and then they regrow, and that's how they grow. And so it's important to be able to cross apply that to other areas of our lives. For example, with that one, anytime you're marginal, there's marginalization in any way, form, or fashion. That's a big topic. We're going to come back to marginalization in the future. Every time there's marginalization in any way, the mind is torn down by that marginalization. If you're like the minority or the only person that's different in some way, you feel marginalized. And so what happens is your mind tears down and it has to rebuild, and it comes back stronger. Now we begin to understand things like that when we look at mechanisms like working out, how muscles work, things like that. So just keep an eye out for what you can learn from the world around you. Cross apply it to other areas of your life. Share things that are really neat that we all would like to benefit from. So we'll see what else we can come up with. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.